My name's Larry Williams. I'm the President and CEO of Aviation Safety Resources. ASR designs, builds, tests, and ultimately produces whole airframe recovery parachute systems designed to bring down an airplane during an in-flight emergency so that the people can basically walk away. So we work in two primary sectors. One is the existing airplane market in general aviation. That includes experimental kit airplanes, light sport aircraft, and general aviation aircraft. The other market happens to be this new developing advanced air mobility market. These are airplanes that are designed to take off and land vertically. They're typically electric or hydrogen powered. This is being driven a lot by Agility Prime and Uber Elevate. And we're seeing well over 300 different designs of aircraft that are being developed for this vertical takeoff and landing market. Well, recovery systems have been around for several decades now, and well over 500 people have been saved with these systems worldwide. But the legacy product is a little bit what I would call stale. They haven't really developed new concepts or new ideas. So going into this urban air mobility market where we've got to look at the problem in a different way, we don't have forward speed to inflate a parachute canopy as an example. So this has forced us really to look at everything to do with the entire product and the entire market. There are new products, there's new materials out there that we can take advantage of. So what we're doing is we're re-visualizing the entire market, including the existing systems, and developing a whole new series of products. Our products are designed, for example, to be lighter weight than existing products that are out there. Our products are designed to be lower volume or smaller than products that are out there today. And ultimately, our products are also designed to be more economical over the total life of the product, where the total cost of operation is lower than what's available out there in the traditional market today. Well, in the advanced air mobility market, where a vehicle is going to be taking off and landing vertically, a conventional recovery system will not work in that environment, because the only way to inflate the canopy to slow down the descent to a survivable level is with forward speed. Okay? Well, I don't have forward speed in a vertical takeoff or a vertical landing. The only way then to inflate the canopy is by allowing it to drop. So we had to come up with a new way to use the parachute system combined with other technologies to slow down the descent, to give us time to get parachute canopies out, get those canopies inflated to bring the vehicle down at a touchdown condition where people can walk away. We use, for example, smaller canopies that we can inflate simultaneously versus one big canopy. So intuitively, you can see how that's easier and faster to inflate. We extract our parachute systems with a rocket, so it happens very fast. And in fact, we can get the system out, get it under the canopy, and get it into a stable descent within about 2.5 seconds. And then you just float down and you touch down at a condition where literally you can walk away. Here at ASR, one of the critical parts about our job is to make sure that everything is done in the right manner. We don't have any quality escapes, and everything is tested. That starts with strength testing, where we'll pull it to make sure that it withstands the strength that we need. We have to test the aircraft to make sure it'll withstand the loading. We do ground extraction tests. All of our systems are deployed using a tractor rocket, so it happens very, very fast. And then the canopies itself is where we do drop testing of the loads that are representative of the aircraft that we're bringing down. So if we're going to go out and test a system that's going to go on an airplane, we're going to drop weights to represent that airplane. We will go over the weight and we will go over the speed. So the rated weight of the airplane and the rated speed of the airplane, we go beyond that to give us a 1.5 times safety factor to make sure the product is robust. So our products typically come in 3 different configurations. If it's going inside of an airplane and it's not going to be exposed to the elements, that's typically a bag pack. So we'll fold the parachute, we'll pressure pack it, we'll bake it, then it goes into a bag. and it typically gets installed in a particular compartment that's designed into the aircraft. The other configuration is a canister. So if we're going to install that parachute actually on the outside of the airplane, where it's going to be exposed to the weather and to the elements, then we put it into a carbon fiber cylinder and it gets sealed so that it's not affected by the weather. And then we have the third configuration, which is a vertical launch system that goes on top of the airplane, and it's the same way. We compact it, we bake it, and we put it into a container so it protects it from the elements that goes up on top of the airplane. We're looking today at a brand new mode of transportation, vertical takeoff, vertical landing, that's going to revolutionize transportation. We have an opportunity here at ASR to influence that in a most profound way, and that's by bringing about safety and using our system to save lives. With all of these airplanes that are being developed out there today, there's one thing in common, and that common thing is technology works. We liken this to airbags in cars, right? You probably would not buy a car today if it didn't have an airbag in it, because that technology works to save lives. We feel very much the same way about our product. And one of the best things that happens is somebody walks in the door and says, I used your product and I was able to make it home and have dinner with my kids, or celebrate Christmas, or be involved in my kids' graduation because of your product. There's no greater feeling in the world than to be involved in the opportunity to design, to test, ultimately build and sell a product that's used to save people's lives. That's a very, very cool thing.